A new twist to the Badaun horror. More than a week after two teenage sisters were found hanging from a tree in Badaun, the UP police are now saying that one of the girls may not have been raped after all and that they are still examining whether the other minor was raped. This even as the preliminary investigations reveal that both girls had been gang raped. The UP police also saying now that there could be a different motive behind the murders. Meanwhile, under pressure over the deteriorating law and order situation in the state, Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav has suspended the Badaun SSP and DM. So far, 42 IPS officers have been transferred since a horrific case came to light.
मैं मर्डर की बात कर रहा हूं और उसके मोटिव अलग कह रहा हूं। अभी तक रेप की पुष्टि जो है अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग एक लड़की की नहीं हो रही है, एक की नहीं हो रही है। जो अभी तक एक सेकंड, जो अभी तक मेरे पास इंफॉर्मेशन है, मैं केवल उसकी बात कर रहा हूं। वी आर स्टिल एग्जामिनिंग दी अदर।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने कड़े निर्देश दिए हैं। महिलाओं के विरुद्ध किसी किस्म के अपराध को बर्दाश्त नहीं किया जाएगा। जिले स्तर के अधिकारियों के, चाहे डीएम हो, चाहे एसएसपी हो, चाहे उनके नीचे के अधिकारी हो, उन सबकी इस बारे में जिम्मेदारी रहेगी कि महिलाओं से संबंधित कोई अपराध हो तुरंत मौके पर पहुंचे, जानकारी हासिल करें और तुरंत एफआईआर दर्ज करें और सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई सुनिश्चित करें। अगर एफआईआर दर्ज नहीं होती है, कार्रवाई नहीं होती है, तो सीनियर ऑफिसर के खिलाफ भी कार्रवाई तत्कालिक प्रभाव से जो है वो की जाएगी।
Our correspondent Ashok Bagria is helping us track this story. He joins us live from our newsroom at the moment. Ashok, these questions being raised so late now in the investigation, and this is something that could potentially change the face of this horrifying murder case. The fact that perhaps there was no gang rape after all. What do we read into this now?
Well, firstly, it's a very shocking statement which has been delivered by the UP DGP, where he says that one of the two victims of the rape and murder case, the DGP says that no rape was committed on one of the victims. Now, why this whole statement by the DGP is shocking is the fact that there was a preliminary postmortem which was conducted on both the girls, and it was at that point in time declared that both the girls had been raped. Now, almost a week after the incident, the DGP is coming and saying that no rape could have actually happened on one of the victims. Now, at the moment it appears that this is something that the DGP is coming to the aid of the UP Chief Minister and the Samajwadi Party Supremo Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, who have of late been under a very strong criticism over the lax law and order condition in the state. Now, what is again very important is the fact that this statement comes from the highest police officer of the state, that is the DGP, and in fact it could have a bearing on the direction in which the investigation goes from here on. And more importantly is the fact that when an SIT has already been constituted to look and investigate the case, why should the DGP of the state come out and give a statement saying that one of the victims was not actually raped? So these all questions do raise some sort of a cover-up attempt on the part of the police or the state administration, but it's too early. But at the moment, what the DGP says, definitely he should have avoided saying this unless the investigation was complete.
Ashok, it's interesting also that these new revelations coming at a time when 42 officers, senior officers in Uttar Pradesh have been transferred. Not only is the Akhilesh Yadav government sending out a message here, but of course this is coming at the point when the previous investigation has been put in doubt.
Well, yes, definitely. The UP government seems to be trying to get its act together. It has, in fact, transferred over 42 IPS officers across the state, which include officers of the SSP, DIG and IGP ranks. The UP government is trying to send out a signal to all the officers in the state that unless they do something about the deteriorating law and order condition in the state, they would be transferred. And it's a good sign that officers who are inefficient are being transferred and are being replaced by others who will be able to take the duties more seriously. But at the same time, what is more important is the fact that the investigation in this twin rape case has not been concluded, and at a time like this, the DGP making a statement that one of the victims may not have been raped, and also the fact that the accused who have been arrested so far by the UP police could not be the real accused or real culprits. All of this casts a shadow on the investigations which have already taken place and the direction in which the investigation will proceed from here on.
So Ashok, what happens now to the investigation in terms of post-mortem results? Do we expect more information from there, an official word on what actually happened to those two girls? And now is the SIT the final word on the matter?
Well, the SIT has been constituted by the UP government. In fact, 4 police officers have been entrusted with the task of investigating the case. Now, what is important is the fact that these 4 officers are already looking into the case. They are examining the witnesses. They have questioned the accused. They have also got in touch with the family members of the victims, and they are trying to put together that as to actually what transpired, and even attempts are being made to frame a charge sheet. But at this time, when the DGP of the state makes a statement saying that one of the victims has not been raped, and the people who have been accused or they have been arrested could not be the real culprits, could have a bearing on the investigation which is being carried out by the SIT, because after all, the people who are conducting investigations are circle officers and they are directly under the charge of the DGP.
All right.